Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Mobile Suit Gundam Assault Kingdom number 8. It says Zaku 2, but pretty much we all know from the color it's Char Zaku. Awesome. And this in particular, it's kind of unique from the other ones. It's a Zaku. And I was actually hoping that they release a regular green Zaku. But yeah, so here's the box. And he has a cannon, different from the other ones where they have a rifle. Actually, just looking at this, each one of them have a different unique weapon. You get a cannon, you get the pretty much like a sniper artillery cannon, beam rifle, and another, well, the unicorns, bazookas. So here we go, a lot of things you can do with this guy, a lot of poses. You can use the other weapons from the other figures. And if you combine all the bases, for the second wave, you get a weapon rack and some kind of a catapult. And inside, instructions on how to do so. And that's pretty much it for the box. Alright, so we have Char Zaku here. And it has that iconic salmon color. It's not pink, it's not red, it's salmon. And there is a little bit of mono eye there, flexible command horn. And in terms of articulation, you can move it side to side for the neck, shoulder, servant joint system. Rotate, no problem. Swivel, good elbow bend. You get the waist. Although I think these hooves are kind of hard plastic, but doesn't hinder much movement there. Great. And you have, like, all of them have the flexible front and side skirt, kind of like rubberish. Kind of gives you a fairly good mobility for the legs. You get the swivel right there, knee bend, and this is great. The hose here is actually feels rubberish, or kind of like the skirt. It's flexible, which is great. And you have the foot here, or the ankle articulation. Mine is kind of weird. And I just broke the peg. Oh no, great. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Continuing on, so be careful. I just broke. Oh well. So that's, get the ankle right there. Okay, so that's what it is, so be careful. If you do break it, I wouldn't suggest to, there we go, see, it's kind of stiff. I wouldn't suggest super gluing it in place. You gotta pin it, and let me just do a quick demonstration how to do that. Welcome to Zionic Labs, where we try to fix Char Zaku's foot. Alright, so here we go. These are probably the things you need. And this is a micro pin vise. I highly advise to learn how to use this. It will save you a lot of headache later on, especially fixing broken joints such as this one. And what else do we need? I'm just gonna use a metal rod. In particular, I just use a paper clip, and sometimes I use a jumbo paper clip. And there are times that you might need a big or more a bigger diameter rod, so you may get that on the hobby store. And let's see, get a wire cutter. It's just not the right one though, but I mean, this is for electric wires, but you can cut this. And some super glue. Super glue is just for combining this to that part, but for the, just a little bit of support, but for the most part you're gonna be using this. So first thing you need to do is find the right bit. So when you buy this, you're gonna have a lot of these drill bits. Just find the right one that's close to the diameter of the rod, metal rod you'll be using, or the paper clip. So you attach this right there, and tighten this. Alright. Actually, it's a lot better if it's a lot closer. We get more control, and since it's really small, you don't want to break that. Alright, the next part is we're gonna go ahead and drill here. So this is a little hard since it's really small, but just try your best to put it right in the middle. Might have to secure it, but there we go. And this will take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, so make sure you're drilling straight down. Last thing you want to do is you start drilling, you get somewhere in there and start drilling on the side. Not good. And you probably want to go a little bit further down so the metal rod will have some anchor. Good dab, and I apologize for the squeaking. I wonder if I should put some oil. There we go. And it's not in the center, but good enough. Maybe I'm probably gonna try to move it on the side. And check on the side, hoping you don't, again, you don't want to drill towards the outside. Keep going. And again, there was a good tip made before that you can actually put a tape here, kind of gauge how far you want to go deep. And I'm still lazy to do that. Alright, so this will take a little bit while, and I don't want to take up much of the time on the review, so I'm going to go ahead and drill this part and that part there and move on. Alright, next up, we're going to apply a little bit of super glue. So already cut up section of the paper clip. So what I typically do is just add a little bit of this. And I like the one with the gel control. And put it on the top. There we go. And sometimes you might have to use that one, a toothpick. It will help. Get your needle nose pliers. And we're just going to put it on. Like so. Kind of wait a little bit. And you kind of want to measure the paper clip by putting it here and there. So I already drilled on that side, as you can see there, and let's see if that connects. Hoping it does. There we go. And with that super glue in place, that should hold it. And put a little bit of pressure. Might have to add a little bit more super glue, but hoping, yep. Also find the issue with its old tool is maybe the drill bit I used is a little too much. Or actually you may have, oh, I forgot to add glue here. Let's do so. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue here. There we go. And I put this on. Really hoping this works. And put a little bit of pressure there. Let it dry. Don't play with it yet. Make sure it's fully dry, and there you go. Should fix the foot for the most part. And there you go. I'm gonna let it dry and continue on with the review like it never happened. Alright, getting back to the review. Other than the closed fist or being able to hold the weapon, it does come with another pair of hands. Unfortunately, they don't give you an extra pair of this one for the right, but they do have the right one for holding the bazooka. I kind of wish they give you a pair of both. So we'll just take that off. Again, very easy change out. So there we go. And for the bazooka. So the bazooka is this guy right here. I think it's one of those prototype bazooka. And I think right here. Alright. So again, this guy doesn't have, what do you call this? butterfly elbow joint, so you have to kind of fiddle around with it. But you can pull out some tools such as these. And I think, yeah, so there we go. Not too bad. Put that aside. And I think that's it for the figure and the weapons. Let's go look at the base. In particular, you're not getting much out of this one. You're just gonna get this. And I think this is kind of like continuation of the track for the catapult or the launching pad. I think I might be wrong, but there are grooves there. Like, and you're gonna get this basic stand, which has swivel points. Really great. I really like this. Again, they work for your super deform as well, or I think high grade, but this is a little too small for a high grade. There we go. Mount that in, or you can mount either way, and we'll just get point right here, and there we go. So if you just get this by itself, you can use it that part just for the stand. So again, really great. And there you have it. You got Char Zaku right there. I'm just gonna show her right next to the Arc 78. And there you have it. That's it for the review. Again, highly recommend learning how to use a micro pin vise. And it's not too hard. It's actually relatively easy. But there you go. And let's continue on with more of this. I think I have 2 more to go. So until then, this is Meat. Thank you for watching.